everyone, welcome to today's session. Good to see everyone join in. Hello, good evening. कैसे हो guys आप सब? Good evening everyone. Welcome to 200 plus must solve para based question series. Hello Ansh, welcome to the session. How are you Ansh? Guys, I hope everyone's doing great. Hello Hussein. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ansh. Thank you so much for the wishes. Okay, welcome to the session, everyone. In this particular series, what we're attempting to do is solve 200 plus important para-based questions, which include para jumbles, odd one out, para summary, para completion. Okay, तो ये सारे questions हम solve करने वाले हैं. So I hope all of you are ready for today's session. Yes? Okay, good to see all of you join in. Thank you Hussein, thank you Nikhil, good evening Nupur, thank you so much. Hello Hina, hi Rahul, thank you Prateek, thanks Aman, thank you so much guys for making my day so special and for your amazing wishes. Thank you Palak, so sweet, thank you. Yes, Rainbow Box. Okay, so guys, let me remind all of you that 3 दिन बाद, okay, that is Sunday को, November 13th को, the next AIMT, that is All India Mock Test, is there, which is one of the biggest mock tests for the CAT examination. You can win scholarships, you can win prizes, compete with 50,000 plus students, get an All India rank. All you have to do is apply the code Ritu MBA and enroll. Thank you Abhi, thank you Rainbow Box. Yes Rahul, what is your grave concern? Unacademy CAT Elite batch guys has started today. I figure in this batch as well along with other top educators at Unacademy. Thank you Hussein. Thank you for appreciating. And guys, all you have to do is take the plus subscription and enroll. You know guys, what could be the best birthday gift that you can all give me? Good evening Shubhankar. Nahi Nupur, I wish. राहुल, we will do double celebration. एक आप सबका बेस्ट कॉलेजेस में एंट्री का जो सपना पूरा होगा एंड मेरा बर्थडे का. I have to count the number of cakes. Is it correct? Wait. नहीं अंश. I wish I turned 26, but I haven't. A very happy birthday to you. Thank you everyone. Thank you Muskan for the wishes. You know, again I was going to say a very happy birthday to you too. आदत छूटती नहीं है. When you say good evening ma'am, I say good evening to you too. So वो आदत नहीं छूट रही है. हाँ नहीं. The best birthday gift that all of you can give me is, guys, take the Unacademy Plus subscription. Okay, it's not a birthday gift for me, it's, you know, as such, it's a gift, it's actually benefit for all of you, just kidding. But guys, when you take the subscription, you get unlimited access to the entire CAT portal. Okay, unlimited access, interactive live sessions, structured courses, PDFs, digital notes, live tests, live quizzes. Okay, you can raise your hand, you can ask a doubt. Okay, please make sure guys that all of you take the subscription really soon. Okay, when you take the iconic subscription, you get digital notes. You also get one-on-one live mentorship, and these are the prizes. Jaldi se subscription lo. Okay, and don't forget to apply the special discount code, which is Ritu MBA, which gives you 10% off on all of these prizes. 1 year too late. Good evening Naman, welcome to the session. Guys, do not forget to apply the code Ritu MBA. Okay, chalo guys, let's continue. आज का session एक छोटा सा session रखेंगे guys, but I didn't want to miss out on the class at all in under any situation, so I have come here. But छोटा सा session रखेंगे, पूरा अच्छे से पढ़ेंगे पर. There are a couple of questions that we had missed out. Okay, but anyway, we'll come back to those later. Let's start. Yesterday, where did we leave off? Thank you, Shruti. कहाँ पे छोड़ा था हमने? Hi, Jishnu. yeah, let's start guys. 159 on your screen. We did 158, the imaginary mirror technique. We have to start with 159. Okay, and then we go on to PJs. Come on. Come on everyone, question on your screens. Come on everyone. Author's position. Why has the author written this paragraph? What does he want to prove? Hello Nandlal. Thank you Ashu. Okay, so there's a confusion between A and D. Time defines our lives. Alarm clocks wake us up. We spend segments of time at school and at work. We mark the lengths of relationships and sporting matches. Time goes in one direction. A glass shatters into thousands of pieces, but time does not reverse so that the pile of shards can reconstruct itself, so it's unidirectional. Surprisingly, this experience of time may be a product of our brain and not an attribute belonging to anything we see or even imagine. Further, any explanations or equations that physicists have devised about universe and existence lack the element of time completely. It is hard to unravel the actual properties of time, what it means to exist without time and how time began. So that's hard to unravel. It's something which is yet a mystery. Time, a subjective manipulation. Why do you say a subjective manipulation? Because it's a product of our brain. Has been neither an intrinsic property of objects nor a well understood phenomenon. Okay, so many things lack the element of time completely, and it is something which is hard to unravel. Fine. Time, an unrelenting reality, makes undoing of things impossible because of its forward only flow. But this is something which is a product of our brains. It's not even an attribute belonging to anything we see or imagine. So this is not the main idea. First of all, it's a sub idea and it's incomplete at that as well. So we'll eliminate B. Time, an intrinsic reality of everything in the universe, defines our lives, every activity. This has nothing to do with that it's hard to understand, it's hard to unravel, lack of element of time completely. ये सारे points इसमें से missing है. A unique factor that arises out of our intellect helps us advance. Where have they said helps us advance? And the main point is that it is hard to unravel. It is not something which is well understood. Guys, your answer option is clearly A. That contains the main idea. The purpose of writing the passage is not to talk about how positively time helps us advance, but to talk about how time, the factor time, is missing in most of our understanding and how it's also something that's not well understood. So that's why your answer option is A. Come on, next one. Para jumble on your screen. Come on guys, try this one out. That's okay, Sagarika. The main point is not that it's one directional. The main point is whatever we know about time is all a construct of our brains. So that was more important. And every option will leave out something or the other. At the end of the day, you have to decide which was the main idea. Okay. Guys, let me reveal the right answer for this question. The right answer is 3, 2, 4, 1. Okay, and I see that only, okay, 2 people, that's Rahul and Akash, they have got it right. Okay, let's check this out. What we call the paradox of protection happens when the means of protection don't match the ecosystem dynamics. Okay, this can be your opener. And yet, no restrictions and actions in Antarctica, whether on tourist numbers, the introduction of dogs and other animals, the dumping of waste or mining operations can prevent the changes wrought by anthropogenic climate change. Cannot be your opener because of this. Most threatened but also most protected, Antarctica is safeguarded by one of the most rigorous environmental protection regimes in the world. Now guys, do you understand the 3 and 2 ka link here? 3 and 2 का link है. It's one of the most rigorous environmental protection regimes positive, and yet despite the fact that it's so rigorous, no restrictions have been placed on actions and dumping of waste and all of that. So 3 and 2 is a clear subset. This highlights a paradox in environmental governance. This highlights a paradox. The fact that the means of protection don't match the ecosystem dynamics. So you might feel that 1 and 4 ka link hai, but guys, this is not, this does not highlight a paradox. Look at this point. This is a paradox, and this says what we call the paradox of protection. So actually it should be 4 and 1. This highlights a paradox, refers to the paradox in 3 and 2. The positive yet the negative wala point. Did you understand the point here? Hello Shreya. Got it, guys? So 3 and 2 are linked together. They talk about the paradox. 4 says this is a paradox. This highlights a paradox, and 1 gives us the name for that paradox. 1, 3, 2, 4. A paradox, a general, and then you give the paradox of protection. So it's going to be 4 and then 1. It has to be 4 and then 1, Gaurav. It has to be 4 and then 1. A paradox and the paradox of protection. From general to specific. You introduce the idea of a paradox and then tell what that paradox is called. Got it? Next one. Come on guys, next question. Correct, but when you for the same thing, जब पहले a use होता है फिर the use होता है, a पहले आएगा फिर the आएगा. It has to be 4 in 1. Grammatically. Come on, next one. Come on everyone. Come on guys. Shreya, just refresh once. The font is pretty big. Of course, Rahul. Okay, guys, the right answer to this question is 1, 3, 2, 4, 5. Okay, इस question का सही जवाब is guys 1, 3, 2, 4, 5. Okay, shall we look into this? How many of you got it right? Okay, let's understand this, guys. It so happened that while I was mulling over many things quite randomly, I found myself reading purely for pleasure P. Lal's translation of the Mahabharata. Can be your opener. That's what gave me the idea of writing the great Indian novel. Cannot be your opener. It is the fastest, easiest and most interesting one-volume translation of the epic. The epic over here refers to Mahabharata. It refers to P. Lal's translation of the Mahabharata. So 1 and 3 का clear link होगा. Okay, that's what gave me this translation is what gave him the idea of writing the great Indian novel. Okay, and then you explain what the novel is about or what this book is about. So the novel is about Ved Vyas, an 88-year-old who is forced to retire from politics, dictating his memoir to Ganpati, a young South Indian with a big nose and shrewd, intelligent eyes. I wrote this book at a particular age with a particular sentiment, and today I don't think it is appropriate to talk about. So this is his final conclusion. Got it, guys? Did all of you understand this? Clear with this, everyone? Come on, let's go to the next one. Guys, odd one out. Acha, Nupur, I'll make it easier for you. Just ask me. I was asking for the medicine. Come on, next one. Guys, odd one out question on your screen. Come on, everyone. Which statement is not a part of the paragraph? So why, Rahul, what is your fascination with it? Here you go. Platinum is the new steel, is it? Odd one out hai, Kunal. Okay, guys, the right answer. Shall I reveal the right answer? The right answer to this particular question is 1. Jockeying for power has overshadowed the promise of good governance, economic growth, and a push towards a constitutional settlement. The fruits of peace are limited to the revival of economic activity, but the pervasive grief 3 decades. Some progress has been made in resettlement and rehabilitation, but complaints abound. Sri Lanka completes 10 years since the brutal and divisive war, you're referring to the civil war, against Tamil militants came to an end. It must be acknowledged that the country has not achieved. So, मतलब थोड़ा बहुत हुआ है, but not substantial. There are still complaints. Okay, there's still grievances. So all of this talk about that despite some progress, the condition or the situation is still tender. But this jockeying for power has overshadowed the promise of good governance, economic growth, and a push towards a constitutional settlement. But guys, this is one angle where the problem could be there. Okay, but economic growth to hua hai na. There was, the fruits were limited to the revival of economic activity. Or this is basically not, I don't think that this could be the grievances of the Tamil people or the Tamil minority or the complaints of the people. Got it? So 1 is the odd one out. Got it, guys? It's clear. I'm watching it along with you. And jockeying for power. Who is jockeying for power? ये भी unclear है. It's definitely a part of the same article, but not a part of the same para. Who is jockeying for power? It's related, right? C. Okay, clearly 3 is the opener. 5 is the next statement. Okay, it has not achieved much progress towards ethnic reconciliation, accountability for wartime excesses, constitutional reform that includes a political solution. So these are the things that they want solved. Some progress has been made, but still there are many complaints, grievances. This statement is not a part of any mandatory pair. You're just seeing that it's related to this paragraph. Yes, it's a part of the same article, but it's not a part of the same para. Who is jockeying for power? The leaders, etc. So there needs to be some background to it or some continuation to it. Got it? Come on, next one. Come on, guys, next question. Come on, everyone. Which statement is not a part of the para? Okay guys, and a very important update as well. Most of you, who are free learners and who had not yet taken the subscription, but you were attending the special classes and you found that there was a limitation of classes, of the duration that you can watch. Like you can watch it only for 1 hour in a day. Yes. Okay, and that's why when I took marathon sessions, reading comprehension ke liye, critical reasoning ke liye, like I've been taking for the last 2 days, there was a concern that you were not able to attend the complete marathon. So there's a very important news and announcement for all of you. So that restriction has been lifted. Okay, and you can attend. It's not just 60 minutes. You can attend for any duration that you want. Okay, so from tomorrow, I want every single one of you to be a part of the special class. It starts at 11 a.m. Okay, do not miss out on it, guys. 11 to 1. And I want every single one of you to be a part of it. Okay. Right. Guys, the right answer to this particular question is 1. Democracy as we currently practice, it needs reform and invigoration. Authoritarianism remains entrenched in major countries such as Russia and China, but more telling perhaps is how democratic mass politics is struggling in the world's long-established liberal democracies. How democracy is struggling in long-established liberal democracies like in the US, an 18th century constitutional system scaled up into a global imperial state continues to strain the burden with the Trump administration and Republican Party increasingly relying on and ruling from the non-representative redoubts of the US system. The Democratic opposition, on the other hand, has also vested its hope in non-representative power. Democracy has not had its day, but it is certainly under grave strain throughout the world. Okay, now see, clearly 3 and 4 are connected, not just the ruling party, but the Democratic opposition on the other hand as well. So the Republican Party, that's the ruling party, and the Democratic opposition as well. So guys, 3 and 4 का definite link होगा. आप कैसे 3 को निकाल सकते हो? On the other hand, एक साइड पे आप opposition की बात कर रहे हो, तो opposition के other hand पे तो ruling party है. So 3 and 4 तो connected होगा ही. Okay, it is under strain. It is under strain, especially in the liberal democracies, and one of the longest established liberal, which is the oldest democracy, the US, right? Two, 3 and 4 be connected here. Now your question should have been, is 1 the odd one out or 5 the odd one out? 2, 3, 4 to clearly connected. The long established liberal democracy refers to the US and you give the example of US. Democracy as we currently practice it needs reform and invigoration. What reforms? See, this could be a part of the same article. But what reforms? What invigoration? And this says कि democracy as a concept needs reform. तो थोड़ा सा आइडिया भी यहाँ पे शिफ्ट हो जाता है. Democracy, this is democracy as a concept needs reform and invigoration. You can take it out as the last one out. You can take it out as slightly irrelevant. You can take it out as not forming a part of any mandatory pair. So that's why 1 is the odd one out. Come on, next one. Come on, everyone. See, the concept democracy, the practice or the execution of democracy is what they are talking about, Rahul. That's why they mention liberal democracy, and then they mention the Republican Party, and then they talk about, and if you see also it needs reform and invigoration, uh, there has thus, therefore, any word that indicates that this is the conclusion, what is a reform, so you can take that as his last one out as well. Yes, Muskan. I'll explain. Medical records, basically. Registers or records. Okay, guys, the right answer to this particular question is 2143. Early modern physicians consulted astronomical tables. So that's why their medical records are registered, contains charts calculating the moon's position. They used astronomical tables. So 2 and 1 are related. To aid in treatment, medical almanacs frequently included an anatomical illustration of the human body, nicknamed by historians Zodiac Man. When the moon was in its first and third stages, the body's liquids were thought to cluster at the surface of the body like tidal waters, making that a propitious time or a favorable time for bloodletting to drain off polluting humors. Okay, now क्या connection बनाओगे आप यहाँ पे? See, 2 is clearly the opener because it's the broadest sentence. Okay, early modern physicians, it tells us the context, it tells us the time, it tells us the concept, it tells us the topic, treating patients, astronomical tables. 1 and 4 talk about what the medical almanacs contained. They contained charts. Okay, they included anatomical illustration of the human body. Okay, and this is how it was used or the application of it. So 2143. Okay, next one. Come on, guys. Last 2 questions for today. Come on, everyone. Oh, wonderful, guys. Very good. Most of you have got it right. The right answer is 4213. Coming down with an infectious disease in early 1900s London would have been a pretty unsettling experience, context and concept. So clearly 4 is the opener. Why was it an unsettling experience? Because not only were effective treatments hard to come by, but the municipality had the legal right to enter your home and disinfect it. When they enter your home, what they do, they seize your belongings and take them away for steam cleaning, all in the name of public health. Yet these precautions, it seems really harsh, but yet these precautions, which precautions? The ones mentioned in 2 and 1, were not draconian or heartless. If this process rendered you homeless, you would be offered overnight accommodation. So this is something positive out of this negative situation. Got it? So 421 negative, unsettling experience. They enter your home, they seize your belongings, take it for cleaning and all of that. And then you end it with 3. Okay guys, come on. Last question on your screens. Try this out. Come on everyone. Guys, don't forget tomorrow's special class at 11 AM and we continue with our series. Come on everyone. Last question guys, come on. Come on guys. Yes, of course you can, Muskan. Okay guys, the right answer to this question is 53214. If they see, I'll help you build the links. If these the developing countries are not the only culprits, then who else are? Even the powerful nations. So 5 and 3 का clear link है. Okay. They over here, you can't just say the US, right? The US is singular, it will be it. They refer to the powerful nations. They refer to the powerful nations. So 2 and 1 will come later. This is what they have done and this is the effect of it. And then out of all of these powerful nations, out of all of this they, the US is the worst out of them. Or by far the worst culprit. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Developing countries are not the only culprits. The developed nations are responsible as well. How are they responsible and what is the effect of their actions is given 2 and 1. And then out of all the developed nations, you say that the US is the worst out of them. Got it? Did all of you understand this? Clear? Okay. So guys, I want all of you to prepare for your CAT examination by answering previous year questions. The link is in the description below to the test. Okay, sample notes for CAT guys. All you have to do is enter your name, number, email ID and you can download the notes. These are the Unacademy CAT 2021 toppers. Please make sure that, if you want your name to be on the screen, you attend the classes across Plus, Special and Iconic. Guys, tomorrow's special class timings are 11 a.m. All you have to do is apply the code Ritu MBA and enroll. Live interactive classes, polls for the learners, anywhere, anytime learning. You never miss a class. You can use the lecture notes. Okay, thank you everyone and I will see you all soon. Okay, great guys, great work. Yes, Rahul, what is your grave concern? Done, Muskan. We'll do it at the end of the series. Thank you, Jishnu. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care.